In this video, we will explore the teachings of Neville Goddard, who has helped countless individuals manifest their desires and achieve their goals. If you feel that you have untapped potential in any area of your life, such as your relationships, finances, career, or health, Neville's techniques can help you unlock your full potential and create the life you desire. One of the key principles of Neville's teachings is the importance of shifting your consciousness to align with your desires. Instead of focusing on your current reality, which may not be aligned with your goals, you must shift your awareness to a new state that corresponds with the manifestation of your desires. Neville's approach to manifestation was revolutionary in its simplicity. He believed that anyone could use their imagination to attract or create anything they truly desired. He firmly believed that anything you can imagine or think about can come true. Another unique aspect of Neville's teachings is his interpretation of the Bible. While he had a strong commitment to Christianity and its teachings, he approached the Bible in a somewhat different way than most people do. He incorporated biblical concepts into his teachings, but added his own special twist to create a unique and powerful approach to manifestation. One of the most alluring aspects of Neville's teachings is that they take care of all the details. All you have to do is see the desired outcome, rather than trying to figure out how your wish will come true. While Neville's methods may differ, they all rely on the potential for creativity and vision. If you want to experience the manifestation of your desires, Neville teaches that you must use your creative mind to imagine yourself in the position of having your wish fulfilled. You must hold this state until you fall asleep, and then allow yourself to fully immerse yourself in the desired outcome. This may take some practice, but if you can maintain this state until you fall asleep, you will be conscious of the state in which you sleep. To make this technique even more powerful, Neville recommends that you specify exactly what you want from this setting. Create a picture that is as lifelike as possible and imagine what you would do, feel, and experience while physically moving in such a situation. For example, if you want to go home but don't have the funds to do so, imagine yourself in a lifelike replica of the house you desire and physically move from room to room until you fall asleep. If you want a promotion at work, ask yourself what new responsibilities you should accept in exchange for this advancement. Imagine what you would do, see, and feel in this new role, and act it out in your imagination. The more vivid and detailed your imagination, the more powerful your manifestation will be. If you are seeking a partner, imagine what it would be like to be in a relationship with the perfect person for you. What would you do together? How would you feel? Imagine yourself wearing a wedding band if you are a woman, or engaging in activities that you would enjoy as a couple. Have you ever imagined something so vividly that it felt completely real to you? That's the power of our imagination, and most of us are unaware of how to tap into it fully. In this video, I'll share with you an ancient wisdom that I discovered many years ago, and how it transformed my life. It all started when I stumbled upon the Song of Songs, also known as the Song of Solomon. The poem spoke of a person who imagined their fulfilled desire so intensely that it became their reality. Inspired by this, I started to visualize myself in the circumstances of my fulfilled desire every night before falling asleep. I would give it every ounce of sensory realism I was capable of, until it felt completely real to me. At first, it was a challenge to maintain this state of mind, as my assumptions, reason, and senses all challenged its reality. However, with practice, I learned to stay focused on the sensation of a want being fulfilled and keep my concentration on the emotion of a wish being fulfilled. The key was to maintain intense awareness of my ability to live a more abundant life based on my ability to live in the emotion of a wish being fulfilled. Most of us struggle to think of ourselves as notable, honest, and assured in our contributions to the world. This is because we are controlled by an unconscious impulse that makes us hold on to familiar environments and fight off anything that might try to pull us away from our comfortable and supposedly safe anchors. However, when we tap into the power of our imagination, we become the source of life, and our reality transforms accordingly. It's important to understand that we are connected to a range of past and present states through our imaginations. But when we think about them, They are just possibilities that eventually become overwhelmingly real when we reflect on them and remain there. Knowing what you want and imagining it are two very different things. You must believe in the possibility of your desire becoming a reality and maintain that belief even when the odds seem against you. My understanding of the power of imagination deepened when I discovered John chapter 14 in the Bible. The passage spoke of creating a room for oneself in one's Father's house, and how this was a metaphor for tapping into the power of the imagination. By constructing a living representation of the state desired, entering that state, and remaining there, one could manifest their desire. I put this wisdom to the test when I wanted to travel to the West Indian island of Barbados, but lacked the funds to do so. I went to sleep every night imagining myself in my earthly father's house in Barbados. I gave it a month's worth of effort, and to my surprise, my family sent me an invitation to spend the winter in Barbados. I sailed for Barbados in the start of December of that year and realized that I had found a savior within myself. The power of imagination is real, and anyone can tap into it if they learn to focus their thoughts and emotions on their desired state. It's not about wishing for something and hoping it will magically appear, but rather about living in the emotion of the wish being fulfilled and maintaining that state of mind until it becomes a reality. It's a subtle but powerful shift in mindset that can transform your life in ways you never thought possible. I urge you to give it a try and see the magic for yourself. Remember, you are the source of your reality, and your imagination is the key to unlocking your full potential. The world and everything within it are all states of the unconditioned one, which we call God. However, we are not separate from God, but rather we are God conditioned as man. We are all that we believe God to be, but we can only realize this truth once we stop attributing it to another and recognize that we are all one and the same. This one, in whom all states live and move, is our unconditioned consciousness, our I am, which is the only reality. This unconditioned consciousness is a sense of awareness, a knowing that we exist apart from our sense of being, divorced from our conscious awareness of ourselves. As conscious beings, we have the ability to remember or forget various aspects of our existence. Even when our surroundings become hazy or lost to our memory, our essential sense of self remains steadfast. This understanding of our own existence is an innate and unchanging aspect of our being, providing a foundation of certainty upon which all other aspects of our identity are built. This knowing that we exist is the only reality, and it is the one and only reality in whom all conditioned states begin and end. The world around us is a projection of our own consciousness, a reflection of our inner state. The environment in which we find ourselves and the things that happen to us are not chance or accident, nor are they the result of predestined fate. Innocence and guilt are merely words with no meaning to the law of consciousness, except as they reflect the state of consciousness itself. Our consciousness is the cause of the outer manifestation, and we must remember this truth in order to understand the law of cause and effect. One day, we will realize that our own I amness is the answer we have been seeking, and that our own sense of awareness, our consciousness of being, is the one and only reality. We are the unconditioned reality conditioned as that which we believe ourselves to be, and we must remember that we are the believer limited by our beliefs, the knower defined by the known. The world is our mirrored self, bearing witness to the state of consciousness in which we live. Enjoy manifesting, enjoy manifesting, enjoy.